What is up, everybody? What is up, and welcome back to Dad's Dialogues. This is episode 18. I can't believe we're even this far. It felt like yesterday I uploaded episode 1, but now we're on episode 18. We're on camera. We got a face to the voice and to the name. So, welcome back. This is where we're trying to be the best dads we can be. And today we'll be talking about preparing for those months 7 to 12, getting into that toddlerhood age, which is, man, did I say the last few months, the 4 to 6 months was the best? Well, then this becomes the best. And then where we're at 16 months, that becomes the best. What I'm trying to tell you is it just continuously just gets better and better, right? So, yeah, we're gonna be talking about that a little bit, but obviously we got to go through our little household items. First, no reviews, no Apple Podcast reviews, no Spotify, no YouTube comments. It's okay, it's cool. I'm not hurt. You're hurt. No, I'm hurt, but I'm just playing. But okay, so this is episode 18. Quick little agenda. So we've wrapped up months 4 through 6. And now we're getting into months 7 through 12. And today we're going to be talking about developmental milestones, all this and that. It's going to be fun. Next week, we're going to take a pause in the action because we have Sammy Musfin coming onto the show. I'm telling y'all, it's such a fun episode. Y'all are going to enjoy it. I really do hope so. It's a little bit longer of content, but I'm telling you, it's absolutely worth it. He drops dimes. He drops bunch of gems, whatever you want to call it. I said drops dimes because that was just a basketball thing. That's my bad. I don't even know why I said that. But anyways, wow. That episode next week, definitely look forward to that one. And then we'll continue on for the month 7 through 12. And then we'll just keep going. Life keeps going. So now we are going to go into a quick Nia's Corner. Nia's Corner this week, it's a bit of a sad one. I'm not going to cap with you. Not that she did anything, but lately, recently we've gone to the YMCA. And at the YMCA, we obviously drop her off at the Y Play, and she goes and plays. When we used to go to the YMCA, back when she was 7 to 12 months, actually, she would start freaking out. She would be like, whatever, crying. And, even sometimes we'd had to pick her up before, we're done with our workout because she's just wants to be back to mom and dad, or either she's ready for a nap, whatever it is. Not today. She's seen some toys, bye-bye. And just I handed her off to one of the staff people, and that's it. Then when we came back, she was like, oh, she was fine. Oh yeah, she was chilling. She was having the fine time of her life. I was like, stop. So you say she don't need me no more. Obviously she does. But it's just crazy to see her keep growing. Even at church. So we drop her off at the nursery, right? Where all the babies are. And, at first she was just like, no, I need somebody I'm familiar with. But now she's just in there playing with the toys, playing with the kids. And we've gotten good feedback too. They say she's the easiest baby. She's chill. She doesn't scream. She doesn't take toys from other babies. Cool. We're happy. I mean, she's doing awesome. We're really happy about it. But it's kind of sad because, she used to just be like, if she would drop her off anywhere, if she can't see me or happy, it was raps for her. She was like, no, I don't want to be here. And now she's just vibing, chilling. She sees some toys and she's like, mom and dad who? Yeah, don't need that. I can be on my own, whatever. So yeah, it's pretty tough. She's just growing continuously, and she's becoming more independent. It's cool, but it does hurt a little bit, but it's just gonna literally keep happening. So, really quick note: if I sound like I'm kind of quiet or maybe my energy is a little bit low, it's more because it's late at night. It's past midnight, and my Nia's asleep, obviously, and so she's kind of I'm a little bit further away, but I'm trying to not wake her up, obviously, right? So, on to the main agenda. I'm going to try to go through it pretty quick because there's a lot going on in months 7 through 12, right? A lot. And I'm going to give you some examples that I remember from Nia. But yeah, a lot going on. We're going to do, again, just like we did in the previous months, we're going to do the physical milestones, cognitive milestones, social milestones, things like that, right? So, yeah, and then at the end we'll do some tips to supporting your baby's milestones. So we can start off with physical, right? Let's start off with physical milestones. Now, before I even get into that, I don't think I've ever mentioned, why I feel like it's very important to, you know, speak and discuss on what these milestones are. And I was like, okay, let me just actually just give a little quote on that. And I really do believe milestones and understanding milestones is important because it kind of explains the significance of the development milestones, how they help gauge, a baby's growth and progress. So most of the milestones come with ranges, right? I'm not going to say if your baby's not doing this by this month, you got to go to the doctor, pediatrician, whatever. No. It's not about, that's not bad. There's ranges of when babies start learning things, and each baby is different, right? Every baby learns things either quickly, slowly, whatever it is. And so there's usually ranges to where like, okay, if they're really not crawling by like 1 year, we've got to, that is something maybe you should be concerned with. So I'll give you ranges today of when, because since it's a long, month span that we're talking about, 7 through 12 months, I'll give you ranges from when they should be kind of learning this. But it's, even if they are not there, like, take it day by day. Every baby is different, but it really helps you as a parent gauge, your baby's growth and your baby's progress. And you start checking things off and you're like, they're on track. Or, like even when you go to the pediatrician, your doctor asks, are they doing this? Are they doing that? It's good to know. Like when I go into those, doctor appointments with our pediatrician, I know exactly what the heck she's been doing. I know this, she knows these many words, all this and that. So that it just helps you like be confident in, knowing where your baby's at and the growth and the progress they've been making. So with that, we're going to start off with physical developments. These are most exciting, right? These are the crawling, the walking, the cruising, the standing alone, all those things. So we're going to start off with crawling. Babies should start crawling within the range of like 7 to 10 months. I think Nia was around like the 8 to 9 month range. Like that's when she started crawling for real. Man, this is the first baby movement, right? This is the first time your baby's moving on their own. Until this point, they've been stationary. You lay them down in like a little basket, or you lay them down on the floor. Like you not worry. You can look away for a little bit. Maybe even like sing to them while you're doing dishes, and they're just gonna lay there. Whatever you do, like they not moving. Now they're crawling. And I remember when Nia first started crawling, at first they do like that belly crawl where like they're army crawling, right? But that lasts very short amount of time. I don't even think I have a video of her just like army crawling. But like that's how they first start crawling, is just this army crawl. Their belly's still on the ground. They're just right, and then immediately pick up like, okay, let me get my belly off the floor. Let me crawl for real, and on all fours. So that is, they just learn that throughout, usually you help them. Like I remember some things we used to do is with Nia, when she started doing like the belly crawling, we like put our hand right underneath her belly and like try to like stabilize it to help her like, figure out what's like what you need to do to start crawling. Right. And so, this is when you need to start baby proofing. Because now that they're moving, and let me tell you, they are going to move and they're going to find things and they're going to bump their heads, all these things. And so I say this, it's really funny because we say, I'm going to tell you a lot about like making sure your house is safe, making sure you baby proof, but we have done very minimal amount of baby proofing. I think it's funny because I saw some Instagram video or whatever, and, there's like a moment where as a parent, you're thinking, okay, am I going to baby proof every single thing? Put like the little, rubber parts on corners and all these things, or am I going to just let my baby be tough? Like let him get over it. Let him figure it out. And so we're like half and half, kind of like we have done some baby proofing things, but for the most part, we really haven't done big time. We have a friend we just visited who has a 2-month-old, and she was asking us actually Nia was walking around their house because we were visiting them, and she was like, sorry, we haven't baby proofed yet. And I was like, girl, we haven't baby proofed either. Like we the only thing that we really have been very cognizant of is the drawers, the cabinets, the locking things, because yeah, we have like our, bathroom cleaning, all the random cleaning supplies, and, even Kobe's dog food and all these things. And she'll get in there and she'll just straight up put it in her mouth. I mean, that's just what babies do, just mouth. So crawling, the thing you should be cognizant of is just being able to understand and baby proof your house, and it's going to apply to every single stage, right? So crawling, 7 to 10 months. Next we get into standing with support. So now that is about like 9 to 12 months. So their legs start getting, and I've seen babies even earlier than 9 to 12 months stand with the support. But Nia was like a month after she started figuring out crawling, she was standing with support, whether it's like one finger or like, on the couch, but any kind of standing with support, she was doing it. Then I'm going to couple that with cruising. Cruising is, having something, whether it's, those toys where she's sitting in a car and she's like moving, the car with her feet, or it's the walkers where she's holding on. This is what we had, is like kind of like a walker where she would hold on and just like start moving with it and start like walking with it, right? And so those kind of are basically at the same time, cruising and standing with support, about 9 to 12 months. And this, again, this is a heavy point, is ensure that your house is baby proofed. And, now she's going to fall. When I tell you your baby's going to fall, they're going to fall so much, especially at this age. Cause now, like actually at 15 and 16 months, she has gotten very smooth with her walking. Now she does this thing where she like speeds up. She has like a turbo randomly, and then she'll like trip forward. But our house is relatively empty. And so we don't, we should still baby proof the house, but we really have not. And but at this age, at that 7 to 12 months, they will fall, they will hit their heads, they will scratch their knees, whatever happens, it'll happen, and just be okay and be calm and just carry on, basically. Don't give it a big reaction. That's an episode we're gonna have in the future, is our reactions, because babies are literally just, they feed off of our reactions. Just be calm and be like, are you okay? Everything okay? That hurt, didn't it? And holding them or whatever if they need it. And so the last milestone in that 7 to 12 month is walking. This is the best part. Now let me tell you a little backstory. So I remember when we were trying to help Nia start crawling, when she started crawling, we were like, not forcing, we weren't forcing it, but we were just like, she should learn. Let's get it. Let's start supporting her. And when I told you, we were supporting her by herself, we were like, come on, let's figure it out. Let's go. And so when she started crawling, it was a wrap, right? Like, it was just like one night she couldn't do crawling, and the next night she was just all over the place. And, it happened so fast. Me and Happy were like, whoa, like, did we just like kind of, pass a stage where, it was awesome, and, now she's growing up and now she's a mover. She moved around everywhere, crawling around everywhere. And I don't know, it just went so fast. And then when she got to walking, me and Happy took we didn't even try. Not that we don't want her to walk, but we didn't force the issue at all. This is like one thing that me and Happy, I feel like we are so intentional about like being in the moment with Nia, right? At least we try. Obviously nobody's perfect, but like we try so hard. And that's like one of the biggest moments where we're just like, we need to be in this moment. If she's crawling, let's just let her crawl. Let's not force it. Let's not make her do these, all the little gadgets where they try to practice you walking, or you hold them and they keep walking. Like, we really were like, if she doesn't walk like until 13, 14 months, so be it. We want to wait as much as possible. Like, every stage goes so fast. And so we definitely, like, she ended up walking at like 13 months, maybe right after 13 months. And so we were happy with it. She actually, it was funny because she took her first steps like right at 12 months, but then we were like, oh my gosh, no, she's about to walk. Like, we didn't even, not that we didn't give her opportunities, but she just did those first steps and like didn't walk consistently until like 13 and a half months. And now she's an absolute walker, right? Obviously. So yeah, that was walking. That's the biggest thing that you're going to look forward to in the 7 to 12 months range is, she's going to be moving on her own. She or he is going to be moving on her own. If you do want to really like encourage walking and encourage, getting your baby up on 2 feet instead of all fours, you can do these, these walkers, or even like holding their fingers, right? My Instagram had a viral video where, I hold her finger while she walks outside, and, it's very cute, and it helps them like balance and go a little bit faster than normal. And so, by the way, follow Dad's Dialogues on Instagram. Shorts and, reels are coming out now. And so it's a good time over there. Anyways, back to the program. Yeah, encourage your baby by walking. We were like, she'll figure it out anyways. She'll figure it out. So we didn't care to like make it go super fast. Now, that's physical. Now we get into cognitive. Obviously, physical, again, make sure if you are a person that has like a lot of anxiety, or like you get nervous or worried about any kind of bumps or bruises, baby-proof your house. Just do the whole thing. Put the gel on corners, move your chairs away, put them to the side, get the cabinet door locks, like baby-proof the whole thing. Get the gate for the stairs. Like, we don't even have those yet, which is something we might need, especially from upstairs going down. Like, sometimes she'll just be like, and obviously she hasn't fallen down the stairs. We are always making sure if she goes to the stairs, we're there. But baby-proof house, it's pretty key. That's just my tip. Object permanence. Object permanence is one of the first things in cognitive and social milestones that your baby you just start noticing. Even if you're behind something, or even if you're around the corner, your baby's gonna be like, I know they're still there. They haven't left, right? Okay, and let me give a little definition. So we're getting into cognitive and social milestones. Object permanence means, obviously, this is gonna be very silly, but if, I put this microphone in front of my face, you guys know I'm still there. Right? That's object permanence. Understanding that just because an object is in front of another thing, the thing behind it's not there anymore. And so baby learns that pretty quickly, around 8 to 10 months. And so this is, you can see this when you do like peekaboo, or, you're playing tag or things like that. It's amazing. Like, they just figure out so fast. Or even hiding toys, putting toys underneath like a blanket or whatever. They pick up the blanket, they're like, hey, it's still there. I knew it was still there. And so object permanence is a really cool milestone to hit, because, when I used to play peekaboo with Nia, I put my hand in front of my face and she would move my hand. I know you're still back there, is basically what she's saying to me. Like, I put my hand here and she moved my hands out the way. And so, yeah, object permanence is one of the coolest things in a baby that you see from their cognitive milestones. Next, problem-solving skills. Problem-solving skills, this is basically the entire 7 to 12 months, like that second half of that first year, they start figuring out. And problem-solving, I don't mean like, okay, give me a math problem, give me a word problem, I'm gonna figure it out. No. Problem-solving for babies is like, okay, if you have these toys with, shapes and stuff, and she's got to put it in, right? That is problem-solving for them. Figuring out, okay, how do I get this shape into this box is a problem-solving, thing for babies. Even when I said, like, if you put a toy under the blanket, putting the toy under the blanket and them lifting the blanket is them solving the problem. I couldn't find my toy. Here it is. So problem-solving skills, it becomes more sharp, right? They start figuring out, okay, if there is something like, okay, we have our cabinets locked, she will yank at those cabinets until they open, but they don't open. But she's trying to solve the problem in her head, which is, I can't get these cabinets open. I'm trying to lick one of their cleaning products. Obviously, that's the exact thought she has in her head. Nah, I'm kidding. But that's literally, she's trying to solve problems that, she sees in her head, as in Nia. So encourage them by having these age appropriate toys where, right now for Nia, it's, having these shapes, or, having, different kind of things that if you put it in, like, let's say right now we have this little fishy toy with balls, and you put the ball inside the same colored fish. So it's like a blue ball, blue fish, you put it in, it makes like a really cool noise. yellow ball, yellow fish, and then red ball, red fish. And so she's starting to figure out, okay, the colors are the same, so I'm going to put it in there. That's like her solving this problem. And another thing is, we had this little thing, I remember, especially when she was about 6 to 8 months. It was like this little metal rod. It's like fishing. So she would have like this little wooden thing with a magnet on it. And we'd put all these little, they're like little fishies basically, in a circle. And she's trying to pick them out with the magnet rod. And so she would like put her hand over and like wait till at first she used to slap it. Then once she got to like 9 to 10 months, she would start figuring out, okay, it's a magnet. So if I just hover over it, touch it, it will stick and I'll pull it out. So at first, obviously, she was just pulling it out with her finger. Then she started figuring that out really easily. So then she started doing the magnet thing and pulling it out. And so anything that, it's pretty easy to make your baby find a problem, right? Basically, there's problems everywhere. Even getting up is sometimes a problem to them. So they become really good at, solving these problems that they have. Next, we get into, this is the last kind of milestone group we're going to talk about, and it's communication milestones. I did say physical milestones are the most fun, but I think communication milestones are a close second, because this is when they start being able to communicate, not just, when they cry, they need something, but like words, or not even just words, nonverbal communication. But we'll start with like babbling 2 words. So your first words or sounds will come out that 9 to 12 month range. Like clear, like I knew that meant milk, or I knew that meant this or that, right? They will start talking. Mama, dada, those first few, up to 5 to 10 words will be by their 1-year birthday. They'll have those down, and you're just like, this is insane. Like more, all these little words that make it easy. Eat, hung, those are easy words for them, and they'll figure it out. So one way that I encourage to help, this is where I really do encourage, helping your baby by engaging in conversation. I'm telling y'all, when we do, like there was a video I put on Instagram where Nia's helping me with the dishes. I'm telling her, hey, this was a plate. Thank you for getting it. Hey, this was a bowl. Thank you for getting it. These are utensils. Utensils come in 3 different things: fork, spoon, knife. Happy and I are always communicating. Just whatever is on our mind, whatever we're doing, we're communicating. Words are always a part of her day. Conversations are always a part of her day. And even our nanny is really good at it. Like you can, because we work upstairs, I can hear her be like, we're going to go outside. We're about to eat lunch. All these things, right? That is so key to baby developing, words and learning conversation. It is amazing. Just keep convo, right? Read. If you're like, okay, I don't know what to say anymore, I've run out of things, we've done some things, read. Just find a book, read it. Now, and reading, again, still at this 7 to 12 months, it's not, okay, whatever the exact words say. Now, Nia's really like loving pointing out things she recognizes. Airplane, elephant, train, whatever's on the page, she likes to point it out. So I'll say, okay, there's a train. What sound does a train make? Choo choo, or, whatever it is. So being able to understand, where they're at. Obviously, I don't want to just read a book like word for word. Sometimes Nia likes to follow along, and when she does, I'll read just the words. But for the most part, it's just like, hey, that's the sky, and it's blue. Do you see the sun in this picture? So that's it's very fun, because I really encourage it, because you can connect on a deep level with your baby while you're reading. And then singing songs. Songs are catchy, they're easy. There's this one song that goes like spooky spiders, and she knows the ad lib. So it goes spooky spiders, and she goes, oh no. And then it goes scary snakes. I swear she does. I'm going to upload a video on my Instagram to show you guys that she knows the ad libs. She might not know like the spooky spiders, but she goes, oh no. And then I'll say scary snakes, and she'll say, and then it says caves and cobwebs. That's what Nia says. I swear. And it's amazing. So, and obviously she knows if you're happy, clap your hands, all these different songs she picks up. Songs are the easiest way to catch on onto language, right? And so sing songs whenever you can. Okay. Nonverbal communication, sign language, right? Sign language, Nia knows like 4, 5, 6 different words of sign language. She knows more. She knows please. She knows a couple other words. I'm off the top of my head. I'm trying to wrap up. I see we're already at 25 minutes. Video makes it just so easy to just keep talking. I see my man. Wow, is that narcissistic? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's bad. Maybe it is. Anyways, it's very good for them to learn because they still can't say some things they want, but they start learning sign language. Is like milk. She does milk very easily. I told y'all last week that, you know, as soon as Nia sees happy, sometimes she's like milk. She knows exactly what she means by that. Also, she starts gesturing. Right, she'll point. Like, I want to go that way. I want to touch that. I want to grab that. She'll point, and Nia does this thing. She points and goes, "Gi." I don't know what that exactly means, but I just know it means get over there, right? I want to go that way. And so she just goes, "Gi, gi, gi." I'm like, all right, I'm just going back and forth for you. Obviously, she starts waving at this time. So 7 to 12 months, she starts waving. Hi, bye, whatever. So freaking cute. So freaking cute. Now, to encourage this nonverbal cues, start imitating her. If she waves, you wave, right? Respond and imitate everything that she does so that she knows, okay, whatever I'm doing, like, I got a reaction out of dad or mom like that. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to wave again. Then you wave again. Always do that. Now, some tips to support baby development. I'm going to kind of brush through these. One, create simulating environments, right? We have a bedroom that's literally just for play. Like, she has a few toys in there. She plays with them. That fishy thing that I mentioned earlier, that's in there. We have like a climbing tower that she climbs up, goes down by herself now. At first she used to just try to fall off, but now she's able to climb and go down. And so just having stimulating age-appropriate toys in there and things to do is fantastic. Next, regular checkups with your pediatrician. So you kind of, if you don't already know, you know, as a dad, maybe sometimes we don't exactly know what the milestones they've hit, whatever, you'll understand where they should be going to your pediatrician, because usually they make you fill out like, hey, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing whatever, and then your pediatrician will be like, okay, that's good, that's great, are you here? And you know, even them seeing your baby, like, you can get comfort from them being like, oh yeah, this baby's great, you're doing fine, everything's good, they're on track, whatever. So it's really good to go to your pediatrician regularly. Encourage exploration. I think this is the one thing that maybe, like, we just do it very well. I think we do it fantastic. We have no places where, you know, she can't really go. We'll definitely close like the bathroom doors and like even the pantry now we have to close, but letting them explore and go around, you know, especially when she was crawling, it's kind of hard because you're like, dang, my floors are always got to be clean now. Like, I got to sweep and mop every night now, but like, it's very good for them just to go in, explore, figure things out. And, you know, we just allow her to just move and do whatever she wants. And then last, remember that each baby learns on their own pace, right? Each baby's different. Nia, she learned to walk at 13 and a half months. I've met babies where they walked at like 11, right? And so it's cool. Like, don't rush it. Be in the moment. Enjoy every single moment because it's all fun. I'm telling you, it's so fun. Just be there and just know that your baby's going to be different from the next baby, and be happy. It's very fun. And with that, we are done with episode 18. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was a fun one because every single episode's a fun one, but they just get easier and easier, and I really do enjoy doing this. I hope you guys can see that. I will see you guys in the next episode with a guest speaker, Sammy Messman. I'm telling y'all have to be there or you will be square. See y'all soon. Enjoy your week. As always, let's be the best dads we can be.